Hello everyone, welcome to sentence correction challenge number 1. Okay. In the next few weeks I will be posting more of these challenges, so it should be pretty exciting for those of you who are trying to pick up the speed. Okay, this is the idea with the challenge. I'm going to put up a question on the screen for you guys to think about, come up with a solution. Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes to read the question, go through the alternatives, see what you can do with it, okay? And then I will be back and I will go through the alternatives with you. The idea is that you will develop a repertoire of tricks or tips, okay, or things that will make you move a little bit faster through the alternatives. As you know, one of the challenges on GMAT is the time limit. So I think that we can improve in that department for sure. So I'm going to read the question and then I'll count 2 minutes, okay? So keep playing the video, okay? Think about the alternatives and then I will be back with an answer, okay? So 1, 2, 3, let's go. Rivaling the pyramids of Egypt or even the ancient cities of the Maya as an achievement, the army of terracotta warriors created to protect Qin Shi Huang, China's first emperor, in his afterlife, is more than 2,000 years old and took 700,000 artisans more than 36 years to complete. Go ahead, read the alternatives, think about it, okay? In 2 minutes, I will be back. All right, so let's see, okay? Remember I was talking about picking up the speed, so I think this is a great exercise for us to learn a trick, okay? Listen, in sentence corrections, the part that is underlined is the part that we need to fix, as you know, but the part that is not underlined sometimes is just as important as the part that we need to fix, okay? In this case, we begin with a modifier, okay? rivaling the pyramids of Egypt or even the ancient cities of the Maya as an achievement. As you can see, this cannot be at the core of the sentence, so this has to be a modifier. It modifies the subject. Who's the subject? So the subject is going to come after the modifier, unless the modifier is followed by a modifier. So what we need to do is, first of all, look at the alternatives and see if they start with a modifier or if they start with the subject of the sentence. Okay? The letter A, the Army of Terracotta Warriors, okay, is our subject. Okay. How do we know that? Here we have an attribute of the Terracotta Warriors, okay? And then the main verb. The Army of Terracotta Warriors is more than 2,000 years old and took 700,000 artisans more than 36 years to complete. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. Okay, and not just that. If we follow the meaning of the sentence, it makes sense that the pyramids of Egypt and the ancient cities of the Maya could be compared to the Army of Terracotta Warriors, right? Because we're talking about monuments here. So this modifier modifies this. That makes sense. Go through the alternatives. This one begins with China's first emperor. Okay. Is he the one rivaling the pyramids or the cities of the Maya? Perhaps he thought he was a monument, but let's not go there. C, we have, it took 700,000 artists more than 36 years to create an army of terracotta warriors. More than 2,000 years ago, that would protect Qin Shi Huang. Okay, this is just an endless modifier again. Okay, unless we want to treat it as a subject, would just make no sense whatsoever. D, we start again with the modifier, but the modifier at the beginning modifies 700,000 artisans, so they are the ones who rival the pyramids of Egypt and the ancient cities of the Maya. So that is not going to make any sense either. And E starts again with another modifier. Okay, it's not really modifying the right thing. So the best way to approach this question is read the modifier right at the beginning, see what it says, okay, and then pull the subject closer to the modifier so that the modifier will affect the subject of the sentence, which of course should be a monument because that's what the modifier is begging for. Okay, so letter A is our alternative. Okay, so remember, exercises that start with a modifier that is not underlined, okay, require what? A proper follow-up. Okay, so just look for that. Okay, hope this was useful for you guys. So if you have any questions, you can contact me at MBAprep@mbaprep.com.br. Okay, cheers, and I will see you later. Bye bye.